Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you had a great weekend, and it's another week. We're into the month of August. It's kids going back to school, and whether it's high school, elementary school, intermediate school, colleges, teachers going back. Remember just to keep everyone in your prayers during a strange and crazy time. I want to continue to look at Psalm 119, and sometime maybe later this week or next week, I'll look at some of the scriptures that you've sent me, some of your favorite scriptures that I could maybe talk about for a couple of minutes. So again, if you have any scriptures you'd like me to mention, please feel free to send that my way. Again, looking at Psalm 119, I'm going to look at verses 33 to 40, kind of jumping around a little bit, and listen to what the psalmist writes. He said, "Teach me, O God, the way of your statutes, and I will keep it to the end. Give me understanding that I may keep your law and observe it with my whole heart. Lead me in the path of your commandments, for I delight in it. Incline my heart to your testimonies, and not to selfish gain. Turn my eyes from looking at worthless things, and give me life in your ways. Confirm to your servant your promise that you may be feared. Turn away the reproach that I dread, for your rules are good. Behold, I long for your precepts. In your righteousness, give me life." There are so many little phrases, one-word phrases. If you hear this, and I'm going English Standard Version, you hear, "Teach me, give me understanding, that I may keep your law and observe it with my whole heart. Lead me in the path of your commandments. I delight in your commandments." We don't, in our world today, delight in rules, but here, I delight in your commandments. Incline my heart to your testimonies, not to selfish gain, but to you, Lord. And I love verse 37. Turn my eyes from looking at worthless things and give me life in your ways. How many times have, even just in relaxation, just sat in front of a TV for hours and maybe watched the same movie over and over again? Saturday, I spent part of the day and actually read the book of Mark, 16 chapters. Instead of watching television and watching some of the same movies or the same programs that I watch and watching the reruns, I just sat around and read the book of Mark, and then looked up some passages that were of a little bit more interest to me. And that's really a plan that I'm going to try and do for the rest of the year, maybe the rest of my life, hopefully, instead of spending that time in idleness. Not that you can't watch TV for a while or just take your mind off of the world, but instead of doing it all the time, how can we spend some important time with the Lord? And then confirm to your servant your promise. Help me, Lord, to confirm the promises that you give to me, that I could rest assured of what you have promised, that I could trust in you. And turn away the reproach that I dread, because your rules are good. Help me to follow your rules. Give me the understanding. Go back to verse 34. Give me the understanding so I can keep them. Help me to understand them so I could follow you even better. And ultimately, Lord, I long for your precepts. In your righteousness, give me life. I long to follow you, Lord. I long to follow your ways, your commands, your rules, your guidelines. Help me to do that, Lord, with my whole heart. When you look at that, it's like, this is pretty basic stuff, honestly. But it's so rich. It's so great. And hopefully it describes your heart. And if it doesn't, maybe, just maybe, some of these words filter in and you say, you know what, maybe I do need to change. Maybe I need to draw a little bit closer to God, to hear him, understand him, because I long to be in his presence. And so, folks, hopefully this speaks to you a little bit, and we'll do a little bit more on Psalm 19 as the week goes on. Have a great week. Stay safe. Praise the Lord. Show who God is. Show your faith by your actions. God bless you.